Hello to you and your homegirls. I'm so excited to be here. A long time no sit at the vanity. Today we're going to be getting ready for a night out. It looks like makeup and coffee, but it's getting real vampy in this bitch. I'm going to start with the Danessa Myricks water powder serum. And I'm going to set my brows with the e.l.f. Laminating gel. I mentioned this before. I haven't really been filling in my brows. I've just been laminating them, and this has been a really nice routine for me, but I need to take care of my brows. Because I was going out, I filled in a little bit with the NYX Lift and Snatch pen, and then I'm going to be cutting my brows with the Juvia's Place concealer in the shade 12. Now, I did mention in my recently uploaded blush video that I no longer support the brand Juvia's Place, but I have to say that 50% of my makeup is Juvia's Place. I kind of built my makeup collection from Juvia's Place. I do enjoy the product. I no longer support the brand. Yeah, so you're gonna see Juvia's Place, but I just don't support it. For base, I'm going to be using my Makeup by Mario's foundation. My shade is in the shade 24N. I usually don't experiment with my base when I'm going out, but I've really been enjoying this foundation, and I'm trying to get to know it a little better. This is my first time blending it out with this Sephora brush, so it really sheared it out. Usually I only need one layer, so I'm going in with the second layer because the brush really sheared it out. I totally understand the stance of indifference and mystery surrounding the Mario's foundation. It's a nice foundation, but there's cons. I'll talk about it at another point. I'm using the same concealer that I used to cut my brows under the eye, and I'm going to get that blended out. But yeah, the Mario foundation, even here, it went a little, I love the shade match to me, but I felt like I looked a little olive here. And it shows lines. So after blending out my concealer, I really just brought some onto the eye as well. I didn't really use an eyeshadow primer. And I'm going to go in with this Juvia's Place Afro Galactic palette. It was a true limited edition. I'm going to start with that purple shade called Discovery and put that in the crease. For a little cool tone blend, I'm going to go into this, I forget what it's called, I'll put it on the screen. And blend out that purple. I'm going to go into a deeper purple to deepen my crease, and then blend that deep out with the same brush that I put the transition purple in. And then it's smoky wokey time. I'm taking that black and I'm putting that on the lid. So this is essentially a purple smoky eye. Be a little bit more vigilant than me, and if you are going to do a dark smoky eye like this for a night out, I would suggest doing your eyes first, then doing your base. But I'm pretty good at not getting fallout, and the formula here is amazing. For blush, I'm going to be using this Unearthly purple blush in the shade Nirvana. I don't think it's available anymore. I'll put my blush video in the cards if you haven't seen it yet. But I love this blush. I've been really into purple blush. I'm always into purple blush. Purple is my favorite color. But I've really been into it a lot lately, especially in the winter. And it aligns with this eye look so well. I also really like this Morphe brush for cream blush. And then I'm going to bring a little bit more highlight into the concealer. And I'm using Fenty's We're Even. This is in the shade 350C. As I'm getting I'm growing in makeup. I'm not saying that I'm getting better. I'm getting older. And, you know, with age comes experience. And as my experience grows in makeup, I'm getting so much better with undertones. And it's fun to dive deep into colors in that way. So I've really been into cooler undertones. As someone who is neutral, I can go both ways, and as a novice, I've always stuck to warm tones in the center of my face, so it's been fun to branch out and go to cool tones. This is the KVD gel contour, and I have been loving this down. This is a very, very, very nice contour, especially for a beginner. I'm not the biggest contour person. I really only contour like if I'm going out or like a special occasion, but this contour really can be worn anytime. It is so easy to blend. It blends at a touch of a brush. It's very, very nice. Doesn't disrupt whatever is underneath it. It's amazing. I like it so much. Mine is in the shade Deep, and honestly, so good. Okay, here I am setting my concealer, and I'm going to be using my discontinued CoverGirl powder. I also recorded a powder inventory. I will put that in the cards as well. I will continue sharing my makeup collection in categories. Next, I plan to share my face palettes. I think I accidentally cut out the footage of me showing you guys what my finishing powder was, but this is the new e.l.f. Halo pressed powder, and mine is in the shade Deep Neutral or Neutral Deep, and I'm really enjoying it. This is the Juvia's Place Festival palette, and I like to use that as a face palette. I'm using the shade Eerie G, I believe it's called, as my powder blush. And I'm gonna do some black liner here. e.l.f.'s liquid liner is my favorite black liner of all time. It's just so precise, so good. It stays put. I did do a very, sharp, cut you in your sleep liner. And I brought it into the crease for a little bit more definition and a little bit more drama. And then for the inside of that V, I'm just smoking out a little bit with the same black and purple that I used on the lid. I'm going to use this shifty shade from the palette called Wakanda, and I'm just going to overlay that over the black. And to highlight my inner corner, I'm taking my Danessa Myricks Lightwork Volume 5. I think that shade is called Protected. I have to confirm. It's super pretty, and I'm putting that into the inner corner. My first spray is the e.l.f. Stay All Night. I've heard that this is a good Urban Decay all-nighter dupe. I never used that before. Second spray is the Makeup Revolution Super Fix. Everybody says this is a dupe for one size. I personally don't think that it's that good. It's not mattifying at all, but it's not bad either. I'll definitely finish it up, but I will not repurchase it. I'm going to use black lipstick as a liner for my lip combo, and I'm going to be using 2 MAC lipsticks for a dark vampy purple lip to align with this very smoky purple eye. So the lighter purple is called Violetta, and that dark plummy purple is called Mixed Media. I'm going to start with Mixed Media to blend out the black, and then I'm going to put Violetta in the center, and then we'll end up with something very sexy and dark and romantic. This is one of 2 Get Ready With Me's that I have recorded, and the next one that I'm going to post, I was heavily inspired by the MAC New Nude Folio. I did swatch it. I do think it's beautiful, and I really enjoy MAC lipstick formula. It's nice. It's not long wearing, but it's a nice formula, and I love this lip. I think it's gorgeous. And for lower lash line, I got stuck there for a minute. Lower lash line, I used Melt Slick Waterline, the black one. And then I'm just going to use a brush to kind of smudge it out onto the lash line. I'm going to do black mascara on my bottom lashes. That's the Anastasia mascara. I've really been enjoying it, but I think as it gets older, it gets like, or it's not the best for lower lash line because it's a little what's the word? Crumbly? I don't know, on the lower lash line, but I do like it as a mascara. I'm going to use this ColourPop highlighter. It's the Moon Kingdom from the Sailor Moon collection as a blush topper, and it's so pretty. I included it in my blush video, and I said that I was struggling to use it, and it looks so good on top of the Unearthly blush. It's so perfect. I wore it for another night out as well. So this is my purple look. I love purple. I love the winter season. I love winter colors. If you are unaware, I just started my lock journey, so I'm almost a month in, so I'm going through a very awkward stage. So, be prepared for weird hair within this year. All right, so this is my very unbasic multidimensional purple smoky. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please make sure to like and sub to my channel. You will see some black like under my eye. I don't know what that is. I don't know if that's like fallout or what, but I had to keep fixing it throughout the night. All right, peace and love. Bye-bye.